asked everyone that watches the show this, and they always tell me that Super Saiyan 4 is not their favorite, and here's why I gotta tell them they're wrong, right? So, ahoy! Welcome back, guys, to the second episode of Stretcher Man. Now, I don't know why I put myself through this. This game is wild, to say the least. Um, and I don't know why there's a continue button, because I think you start from the beginning anyway when you inevitably when your character inevitably can't handle the one way of the stretcher. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. Oh god, man, I gotta relearn the controls. Okay, so oh my yep, okay. All right, alrighty, fair enough. Okay. Oh, you know what it was? I gotta decrease the speed. Okay, there we go. Man, you know what I was thinking this morning? I was like, you know what? I gotta start getting back into anime, man. I was playing, or rather, I think the last one that I watched. What was the last one that I watched? Yeah, I think it was Free Run. Last one I watched, and I have a hot take about that show actually. So, there's a website called My Anime List, right? Where you have different people they can go on there after they watch an anime and they can go ahead and rank it and review it and stuff like that. But and then on my anime list, I believe it was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood that was #1 for like the longest time, and I joined this back in 2019 or maybe even 2018. And oh, it's over. And I remember Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood being the highest ranking for quite some time, and then all of a sudden Free Run dropped. I think it dropped this year, but it might have been last year. And then it just took over. Like, it's now ranked #1. So I saw that and I was like, you know what, that's interesting. Let me check this out. So I watched it, 26 episodes, so it's a bit longer than the average 13 or 12. And it's pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie, but here's the hot take. I don't think. No. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't think that it deserves the #1 spot. Because first of all right, here's my reasoning, right? It does take a minute to build up, right? It reminds me of not the content, but the way how it builds up. It's sort of like Breaking Bad. You know how that show takes like a while for the main character to, you know, or for the show for that matter to get going. I feel like it's the same way with Freerun, but yeah, now I will say one thing. I think it was like halfway through the series. That scene was one of the best scenes I've ever seen. Or yeah, I might have ever seen in any anime. And I will say that the animation is gorgeous. Like, it's an absolute fantastic animation. But like the oh my. Now I think because people were telling me that before I even saw it, that it's like a slice of life, but I don't think it's more like a fantasy. Well, I guess you could call it a slice of life, but there are some episodes that are not exactly slice of life. But yeah, that middle part was kind of crazy. I don't want to give any spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it, but yeah, it's a solid. I think I gave it like an 8 out of 10. It's solid. But oh my, can't believe I just did that. Oh my. Here's the problem I have with this game. You get stuck. Oh, hold on. I can fix myself. Okay, never mind. I take it back. Maybe I'm just bad at my job. But yeah, I need to get back into that. I remember back in middle school. No, it wasn't middle school. Sorry. It was high school that I went hard because I started watching. I think my first one was probably, well, elementary. It was Dragon Ball. You know, the whole entire Dragon Ball series. So I had Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, what is it, GT at the time. Super wasn't out yet. Super came out when I was in, what, high school? But, terrible. But now, I have a hot take about Dragon Ball as well. So, hear me out, guys. I think, now, I know GT isn't canon, and I know that not a lot of people like the story, but out of all of them, including the regular Dragon Ball, Z, Super, and GT, right? I'm gonna include GT in this because here's why. GT is my favorite one of all of them. and it's solely because of Super Saiyan 4. You can't tell me, right? Now I asked everyone that watches the show this, and they always tell me that Super Saiyan 4 is not their favorite, and here's why I gotta tell them they're wrong, right? So Super Saiyan 4, it goes back. First of all, it looks sick, right? He has the black hair, the red fur, right? The tail, right? And here's why I think Super Saiyan 4 is the best transformation, because it embraces the Saiyan roots. Like all the other all the other transformations, right? Because they're Saiyans, right? They can transform into the great apes, right? The other ones, right, like Super Saiyan, and the new ones from Super, like Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or whatever, Super Saiyan Blue, like they're just going crazy right now with this God business. But GT, right? Think about it. He had to go back to the Kai planet, right? They had to pull out his tail, right? And then he had to transform and then control the transformation, right? Get in control in order to get into Super Saiyan 4, right? So yeah, and it looks raw, it looks primal. In my opinion, it's the best Super Saiyan transformation there is, and it makes the most sense as well. Like if you look at it from a lore standpoint, it literally makes the most sense, because they're going back and harnessing the inner power of the Saiyan, right? But yeah, it's GT is my favorite Dragon Ball series, and I know it's not canon, it's fan made, but you know what? Even the art style looks better. I saw some posts on Instagram. They're comparing the art styles of, what was it, Super and Z, I believe, and the Z, the old art style. They just look more menacing, man. Like the Super Saiyans, like when they transform, like when Goku got serious, like man, like you knew you were in it for it all. You knew. You were in some hot water when Goku pulled out his transformation in the old ones. And the newer ones, I mean, they're good as well. Oh man, what did I just do to myself? And the newer ones, they're good as well, but I just feel like the old school, it's just way better, man. It's just way better. And someone posted on Instagram like a side by side comparison, and man, it is so much better. It is actually so much better. But yeah, I've been meaning to get back into it, man. I think I finished Frieren, what, like 2 months ago or something, and then I started watching. What was I watching? No, that's a lie. The most recent one that I watched, I didn't finish it though, was Delicious in Dungeon. I think it's one on Netflix. That one is solid. I think I'm like halfway through, but it's another 24 bomb. But I've been meaning to get back into it, man, because I remember. Yeah, it was in high school that I went. Whoa! All right, well, I'm throwing that. That was a throw. I'm just gonna despawn and retry that again. But yeah, in high school, I remember, like, man, it was Shield Hero, I believe, and that's a funny story. That's actually how I met one of my friends, because he was. No context, by the way, absolutely zero context. I was just sitting around a table, right, and I was talking to some other people. And I just hear him go under his breath, "Yes, it's Thursday." You know what that means. No context, by the way, but I knew what that was. Thursday? Come on. So on like different animes, when they have the different seasons, right? They air at different times. Or different days of the week, like, you know, like a regular television program, like, oh, new episodes every Saturday at this time, whatever. So Shield Hero, A Rising of the Shield Hero, the full name, dropped every Thursday, and I heard him say that, and I was like, hold on a minute. So I walked over to him, and I just pointed at him, and I was like, yo, Shield Hero? And he's like, yeah. Boom, instantly became friends, man. It was oh man, that was crazy. No context, by the way. That's genuinely how it happened. But yeah, in high school, I went heavy on it, man. I was watching that day in, day out. But and I kind of slowed down over the years. It's like on and off, really, because I go hard one year, then I take a break. Like last year, I think I only saw one, and it wasn't even like a whole thing. I think it was just the damn. What did I watch? I thought it was the Jujutsu Kaisen movie, but no. Because I didn't watch any of those movies last year. Oh, you know what it was? No, actually, I can't remember. But yeah, last year I watched like one thing. This year, I've been starting to get back into it again, and then I got sidetracked again because I was good up until when was it? Like last week? No, 2 weeks ago. No, 3 weeks ago. My bad. It was about 3 weeks ago, and yeah, but yeah, I gotta get back into it. I wanna. I've been watching a lot of what have I been watching? I haven't even, you know what's crazy? I've also been on a movie binge for the past year as well, and I haven't even touched that. Man, this year I've been out of it, man. I'm usually like crazy on pop culture and stuff, but I've been doing Jesus, that was terrible. What was that? My guy didn't even try. He just slid off the mountain. All right. Yeah, this year I've been doing, man, what have I been doing? It's crazy because it's already, what is it, June? No, it's July. Nope, it's August actually. It's August, and it's just, what, it's month 8 out of 12. Like, we're almost done with the year. And I feel like I genuinely haven't done anything. It's wild. Um, but yeah, I've been trying to get back into it. So I'm gonna finish Delicious in Dungeon, and then I don't know what else I'm gonna watch. But man, can we talk about how crazy these anime titles are getting? Like, I saw one. There's this one called like, oh, that time, because that well, when was it? 2020. It was that time I got reincarnated as a slime drop, and I think that was the first show that had like a crazy name, right? But now I've been seeing like more and more of those stuff pop up, like what was this one? It's like something vending machine. Like, oh man, I died and got reincarnated. I didn't even watch it, man. It looked ridiculous. I might go back and watch it, but like when I saw it, I was like, bro, are you kidding me? Like, like the isekais are kind of getting a little bit crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And then and then there was this one. Nah, this one I did watch. Hold on. Yeah, sorry, just getting a little sip of water there. But oh, what am I do? Oh man, this is why I don't drink water. This is why I don't drink water. You see what happens? Anyway, so I think it was like my, oh man, I want to butcher this. It's like my best friend, right? And my best friend and I get reincarnated in this world, right? And he is a total knockout. I'm like, bro, it was so. But here's you know what's even funnier? You know what's even funnier? The stupidest animes have the most fire OPs and EDs I've ever heard in my life. Like, it's just a fact. The stupider it is, the better the OP and EDs are. And the better the anime is, like, I feel like the OP and the ED are either, they're sometimes good, but like they're mostly like just, I'm not gonna add it to a playlist. But yeah, I farm what's it called? Anime music as well. Like whenever I like the OP and the ED, I'll go ahead and add that to a little playlist that I got on Spotify. But yeah, I'm curious to know what's your guys's favorite anime. Mine, it would probably be a tie between, at the moment, like, okay, because Dragon Ball Z, no, my bad, Dragon Ball GT, it's like, you know, it has a childhood what's it called? What do they call it? The childhood influence? Nope, that's not what it's called. It's called the nostalgia. There we go. The childhood nostalgia in it, right? So that obviously is gonna be in my top 5. But if I were to pick like my top 2, man, it would probably be between Violet Evergarden and this one called Ghostsick. Now I haven't watched Ghostsick in a bit, man, but I remember it being so good. If I remember correctly, it's like a murder mystery type show. Or not murder mystery, my bad, just mystery, like overall. It's like this girl, she's like secluded in like the library of her school, and then some guy, and she's like an ice queen basically, and then the guy comes over, you know, and then she slowly like gets she slowly like melts down her shields and stuff, and then they go solving stuff. That one was really good. But Violet Evergarden is crazy, like it's actually insane. Specifically, now I always mess this up, but it's either episode 12 or 13. That show, man, I've never cried so much in my life. I don't cry that often on animes actually, but that one, bro, that like, I swear to God, either every episode or every other episode, that show had me in tears. That show was crazy, man. And then here's the part that gets me, man. It's one of the episodes, right? Like I knew it was coming. I can't play this game. I can't play this game, guys. This game is ridiculous. But the part that gets me is when she what was it? No. it's a setup for the episode, right? So like it sets everything up for you, right? You know what's gonna happen. You know exactly what's gonna happen, right? You know what's gonna happen. You know when it's gonna happen, right? You know the plot. You know you're bracing yourself, right? I'm bracing myself. I'm like, okay, I know this is gonna happen. I'm not gonna cry, right? I'm just gonna watch this stone face, right? I'm not gonna feel any emotion because it's so predictable, right? It's so predictable, and then it happens, and then it freaking happens, man. And then I knew it was gonna happen, and I was like, you got to be kidding me, man, dude. I think that's the hardest I've ever cried in my entire life. That one episode, man, is crazy. Like, oh man, it's towards the end. I think it's like episode 12, 11 or 12. I don't remember. But yeah, I just remember that episode, man. Crazy stuff, man. And then I recommend it to my sister, and she usually doesn't like, you know, find things like sad like that. And she saw it and she's like, yeah, that one got me. I was like, bro, I'm telling you, man, that thing is crazy. Like, Jesus. Give me a break. But yeah, probably Violet Evergarden will probably be my favorite all-time serious one. And then for the nostalgia factor, probably Dragon Ball GT. Yeah, that's just like my phone screen saver is literally Super Saiyan 4 doing the Dragon Fist. So I mean, you can't beat that. Oh man, those shows are so good, man. I've been meaning to rewatch them. But you know what? I have been rewatching. I rewatched a couple months back. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? Yeah, that show is. It's a little bit of fan service, but it's good. I like it. It's like one of those shows where you just turn off your brain. Now there is some educational value in it because it's about weightlifting and stuff. But you know, it's one of those shows where sometimes you just gotta turn off your brain to really enjoy it. And man, it's a guilty pleasure, man. It really is. But yeah, good stuff. I didn't mean for this episode to turn into a anime rant, but here we are. Oh man, that's some good stuff right there. Oh yeah, this game is impossible, guys. Like I've been playing it for about what, 17 minutes, and I still can't get past that part. Then again, I haven't been really focused on the game, been talking to you guys, but yeah, drop in the comments what's your favorite anime. I'm curious to know. And who's your favorite character as well? Doesn't have to be from the same show. Or it can be, but doesn't have to be. I think my favorite character would probably be... Man, I don't know. I really don't know. It'd probably be... Nah, I'd have to sleep on that one. I really have no clue. There's just so many of them. There's just so many of them. Oh my gosh. But yeah, good stuff. Okay, hold on. Why am I lagging? So you guys saw that? I can't believe this game is also locked at 60. It's kind of crazy. Hold on. All right, I think this is the one, guys. I'm feeling pretty confident. All right, watch this. Watch and learn. Watch and learn. Oh, you know what? You know what? Hold on. Chilling. I'm actually chilling. Bob and weave, boys. Bob and weave. Now, where am I going? Okay. Okay, hold on. It's this part that gets me because let me slow it all the way down. Hold on. I'm just gonna walk. I don't understand this. There's no way, man, because see, this is what I don't understand. I think I have to go up forward because if you move like so much as a fraction of an inch to the right when you're going up that hill, it's game over, man. You can't it's not gonna work for you. You know what? This game is pretty chill for just talking, just hanging out, talking and having a conversation. If I'm being honest, because it doesn't require that much brain power, if you will. It's just kind of like muscle memory. I feel like until because this first part, like I've been cleaning it like it's nothing. It's that second part with that hill that I quite haven't figured out the muscle memory for it. Because right now I'm playing with one hand. You're supposed to be playing this with two hands, but all this, like I'm playing with one hand and I'm chilling. But now I say that and the guy's almost off the thing. disregard everything I just said. I'm throwing apparently, but yeah, good stuff. But yeah, this game's pretty chill. And I played what was it? Hades 2. Okay, yeah, well that was bound to happen. I played Hades 2 a couple days back. I think by the time this goes up, it should already be on the channel. But yeah, that game is solid. I can see why the first one, if it's anything like the first one, because I never played the first one, but if it's anything like that, I can see why it won Game of the Year. That game is addicting. I think I'm gonna play a second. I'm gonna do a part 2, and try and get to the siren part. But that one, since we already saw like the first floor, I might just do some cut editing. So like I'll start like the fight where I kill a couple like enemies and stuff on the first floor, and then I'll cut to when I get to the siren part, or not the siren part, but the second floor. And then stuff like that. But it's gonna be a lot of back and forth because I gotta play the game, die, level up, get stronger, and then it'll become easier and easier. But yeah. And I also suck at those games, as you can see, as you can tell, that I almost died on probably the easiest. Oh, went way too fast on that one. Probably the easiest boss fight. A lot of people were probably like, "Bro, this guy sucks." Well, my name is the is the professional thrower, so yeah, you can kind of expect that. But yeah, man, I don't care if I'm good at a game or not, man. I just love playing them. Yeah, man, the games are just better. And a lot of people clown on games, but like, do you know how much time and effort that the game developers put into making these games? Like, it's insane. Like, I remember watching the GTA 6 leaks, right? And like, you can see all the polys and the code and stuff like that, and the like, just everything, like basically behind the scene, or not everything, but like some of the crazy stuff that goes on behind the scenes of some of these games, and people just see it and they're like, "Oh, video game, like what do you mean, bro? Just go touch grass." I'm like, "Bro, but like that's the point though, because it's like sometimes, you know, like it's to escape from, you know, the real world and stuff, but it's also, you know, you can do stuff in games that you can't exactly do in real life, you know. But yeah, mad respect for the game developers to create games, because it's hard work. It's hard work, man. Ooh, okay, hold on. It's that rock that always gets me. Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. I've been also thinking about doing a I don't know if you guys can let me know if you want to see this or not, but I've been just doing a little bit of thinking. Just doing a little bit of thinking. And I might do like a second channel, and then that way I can do what's it called? Oh no, it's over. It's over. Like, because this channel, I want it to be like on single player games, right? Because honestly, I prefer single player games. But you know, multiplayer games, I do play them occasionally with friends and stuff. Like, we play what's the game we're playing right now? We play Barrow Trauma. We play what else? Well, Baldur's Gate, I do play with them as well. Barrow Trauma. What else? Ark. We used to play Ark. What was the other ones? It was like It Takes Two. What's the No Way Out? Like those games, like the co-op games and stuff. Oh, Rainbow Six Siege. Although I asked my friend if he wants to play that, and he's like, "No, bro, nope, we're not playing that." And I'm like, "All right." I haven't touched it since. What was the last one? The last operator. I don't even remember, man. It's been like 2 years since I last touched Siege, and I asked him, I was like, "Yo, you wanna run up Siege?" He's like, "No, bro, no way, nope, no." No, and I was like, all right, I guess we're not running up Siege then. Oh, and we also do you know, I don't know if I talked about this already. I probably did, but I'll just say it again. Tabletop Simulator. We did a one shot on Friday, this last Friday, of this posting. I think this is what day is it today? This video is gonna probably go up on, what is it, August 6th. So in, what is it? It's a Tuesday. So the past Friday, we played a D&D session, right? It was a one shot, you know. I was supposed to keep it nice and simple. It's supposed to take 3 to 4 hours, right? That was the estimated time. You're not gonna believe how long it took us to play that campaign. It took us 7 hours to beat that one shot. and we started at 8 o'clock at night. No, we started at 7 o'clock and finished at 3 in the morning. And what's even worse is that the next day we were meeting up in person because the reason why we did it online was because we have a couple friends that live they don't live in the US, so they can't meet up in person. So we had that game online so we could play with them, and then we had an in-person game that we were going to do the next day at 8 in the morning. So, and imagine we went to bed at, what is that? 3. I went to bed at least at 3:45. Had to wake up at, when was it? Was that 8? So I had to wake up at 7:45. No, 7:30 basically. Get ready. Head over there at 8 for the second game. Man, I was so tired. I was so tired that Saturday when I came back. I fell asleep at 7, not even 6:30 p.m. man. Like I fell asleep. So I think that's the earliest I ever went to bed. I usually go to bed at like 8:30 to 9:30, like between that time frame. I went to bed at 6:30, man, and I got so much sleep. I went to bed at 6:30, and I didn't wake up until the next day at like 8:30. So I got what, 14 hours of sleep. It was wild. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But yeah, good stuff. I was thinking of creating like a second channel. I don't know what I'm gonna name it. I was thinking like the professional throwers, like plural, because we're all bad at we're all bad at our jobs. But we'll see, because I don't know if they'll be up for it or not. I gotta talk to them. But yeah, good stuff, man. I've been sipping on this tea throughout this playthrough. It's a mint tea. Shout out to Bigelow, man. Not a sponsor or anything, but like, dude, the Bigelow peppermint tea is god tier. Now, easily the best peppermint tea I've ever had in my life, man. Oh man, this thing is so good. I tried another brand, and it was oh yeah, because usually other brands, right, you need like 2 tea bags to get that thing, to get like the mint to come through. This one you just need 1, bro. 1, pop it in, and I usually have like a big cup, like it ranges from like 16 to up to 32 ounces, like the different mugs that I have. And even at 32, 1 tea bag is fine. Like it's great. I tried this other brand the other day. Now this one wasn't a solely mint, it was a ginger mint tea. And it's weird because like you put 1 tea bag in and you get ginger, right? No mint. Second tea bag, mint, right? Mint, no ginger. Third tea bag, there it is. The perfect harmony of mint and ginger. Like, it's the weirdest thing. I had to put 3 tea bags in to get the ginger mint flavor, that the profile they were describing. Which, you know, is not bad. It was a good tasting tea, but 3 bags when the pack only has 24 bags, that's like 8 days worth of tea. Whereas I buy the Bigelow one for the same price, 24 bags, and get 24 days worth of tea. Actually, 12 days, because I drink tea. I drink 1 in the morning and then 1 in, no, yeah, 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. Yeah. And I used to be a caffeine junkie, man. I used to drink, what was it, like so much caffeine. Like, I think the daily limit I want to say is like 300 or 400. And man, I used to go crazy. I used to drink, what is that, 600 to 1200 milligrams of caffeine per day. Like, I woke up in the morning, I had 2 cups of coffee, then I had tea, right? Then I go about my day, then I drink tea throughout my day, come home, drink more tea, drink another, like, it was bad. I stopped like a couple months ago because I realized, I was like, you know what, why am I was starting to see some really negative side effects, like heart palpitation and stuff. But also, you know what really got me, I was starting to feel like anxious, like for the like man, I would just be sitting down chilling and I just like feel like I want to throw up or something, man. Like I don't know, it was like I felt really anxious and stuff, and I was like, you know what, it's got to be the caffeine. I'm taking in like 3 times the daily amount. I gotta stop this. So then I took a break from it indefinitely, basically. I stopped drinking caffeine about, well, not completely stopped drinking, but like I definitely lowered the amount, because I have not sweet tea, my bad, unsweetened iced tea like once every other day, and I have like a cup of coffee like once a week or something like that. But like it's been like 2 months where I haven't like consistently hit or I haven't gone over the limit rather. So I've been like, you know, keeping it to a minimum. And but yeah, that's it was, I was starting to see some really bad side effects, so I had to just stop that stuff. So now I'm just chilling, drinking some it's herbal tea. Herbal tea doesn't have any caffeine, so I've been drinking like mint, lemon, ginger, chamomile, stuff like that, you know. And honestly, after drinking these for such a long time, for 2 months, I can honestly say that they do taste a lot better than black tea and coffee and stuff. Now, it's funny because I never actually liked the taste of coffee for about 20 years. Oh man, hold on. For about 20 years, I never liked the taste of coffee. And then all of a sudden, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it again, right? Loved it. Loved the taste of coffee. But here's the rub though. I didn't like it with anything, like any cream or sugar. I liked it black. Like I just like straight black coffee. Like I have a Keurig at my house that I use. It has the K-Pod, you know, the little Keurig cups. But yeah, that's what I used to use, and man, I would just pop one of those in. I was going through like 2-3 K-cups a day, man. I just pop one of those in. My favorite was the Dunkin' Donuts, man. The Dunkin' Donuts Colombian roast. If you guys haven't had that, oh man, that thing is liquid gold. And then I also tried my second favorite is probably this one called Community Coffee. The house blend, the medium roast. I do like a dark roast actually. But the dark roast, it's like for me now. People clown me on this, but I swear to God, it tastes like French onion soup. I swear to God, if you think about it, or not think about it, if you taste it, right? If you just close your eyes, right? You brew a nice pot, right? You put it down, it's nice and warm. You sit down, you close your eyes, right? And you just drink it. Now, doesn't it taste, right? Now really look for it. Really look for it. Doesn't it taste like French onion soup? I feel like that's what I taste. But but anyway, I digress. Oh man. All right, this is the last attempt, guys. If I can't get it this time, we're gonna have to try again next time. Oh man, I've been trying this for half an hour now. Still can't get it. But yeah, man, that had to lay off the caffeine, so I've been drinking caffeine-free drinks from now. All right, guys, this is it. Hold on. Let's see if I can successfully get this. So here's the problem that I have, right? I think I gotta go up more, like here. Rotate this guy. He's gonna fall off. Oh my goodness. Guys, is it happening? Here's the Bro, why doesn't he go up? Oh my goodness. Because I know if he touches that water, he's toast. Oh, you know what? I can just do this. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. I forgot I can always control the back. No way. Bro, I hate this game, bro. It's like return to screen, but then it clearly wants... How am I supposed to return to screen? I'm gonna despawn. Alright. I genuinely don't know what I'm supposed to do. How am I supposed to return to screen if the pathway is up there, right? You know what? We'll figure it out next time, guys. We'll figure it out next time. Alright. Yeah, thanks for watching, and God, this game is something else. Alright, guys. Take it easy.